your Through the Ropes boxing. Delighted to be joined all the way from Vegas by undefeated international WBC featherweight champion Isaac Lowe. Isaac, how's it going?
Yeah, good morning, pal. Or good afternoon, I suppose, back over home. All good. Out here in Vegas. So breakfast. It's only early. It's only about 8:30 here, and then chilling out before gym.
Good stuff. You're obviously coming off the back of the victory over Ed Harrison, now training out in Vegas. How's training going?
Yeah, it's going all right. Obviously, I've only been here over a week. Just settling, getting over jet lag and that. Had a good week's training. Settled in now and slowly pick it up nice and slowly. Don't want to do too much overtraining because I've been training ever since the Ed Harrison's fight, really.
Yeah.
So with the heat and the weather over here, it's like 40 plus. So it's a matter of just doing things right and picking up bit by bit and make sure I'm ready for the 24th.
Sure. So have you got a confirmed opponent for the 24th?
No, not yet. We'll obviously, till the fight probably gets confirmed, which I think it's going to be this week. Do you know what I mean? Once everything gets sorted out, we'll be looking at opponents, and hopefully in the next 10 days or so, we should have something nailed in.
Sure. Obviously, the 24th, that's a 2 to date for the Fury v Wilder 3 fight. So you're going to be looking on the undercard of that contest. I mean, how do you see the fight going in the third fight between your good friend Tyson and Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, I see how it's going on from the last fight, really. I don't know what Deontay Wilder can do new to beat Tyson. Obviously, yes, I imagine it's the last throw of the dice of him, so I can see him being dangerous for 4 or 5 rounds because he's going to chuck everything at it. But apart from that, apart from the one punch power what he's got to knock him out with, I can't see another way he can beat Deontay Wilder. He can beat Tyson Fury. We know what happened in the first fight. Deontay Wilder hit him with everything he had.
Yeah.
Tyson probably was only at 50 or 60% of him then. And he got raised from the knockdown, so we know he can get up from the power shots. And we know Tyson come back and won that round. And then the second fight, Tyson just battered him from pillar to post, do you know what I mean? And I think that's what will be in Deontay's head. Knowing he's 35, I know he's got a new trainer and that, but what can he learn new? Is he gonna outbox Tyson? Never in a million years. Only one thing he has got is the power, but as we said in the first fight, Tyson can take the power, and especially in the second fight, Tyson took 3 or 4 flush right hands off him. But can he take Tyson's power? And it shows in that fight he can't. Do you know what I mean? Tyson dropped him 3 times, and as I said, he battered him. And I think once Tyson lands a couple of shots on him early, I think it'll be days eye view for him again. Do you know what I mean? Thinking, what the heck's going on here? But with Deontay Wilder, he's always got that one-shot power. It's heavyweight boxing, he can knock you out at any time. So Tyson just got to be aware and switched on, which he is. We're taking it 100% serious. And come July 24th, I expect him to do the job and get him out of the way, and then we can move on to the bigger and better.
Absolutely. So, obviously, you and Tyson are good friends, like you say. You'll be backing him. I'm sure everyone from Britain will be. Have you and Tyson been training together? You sort of in camp together, or is you on set?
Yeah. We've been trying camp together. We train at the same time. So I mean, obviously, different layouts of spar, and obviously one will go early, one will go later. But yeah, we train together roughly, do similar kind of stuff. Obviously, we should go earlier. He's working with us, and just picking up things on. Listen, Tyson been working with Sugar over 12 months now, so he knows the basis and everything what to do. And obviously, I'm picking bits and bobs off them. So yeah, it's all good in the hood. Good
stuff. Following your fight over Ed Harrison, like you say, you've been ticking over, kept yourself ticking, haven't really been out of the gym. We know the long-term target for you is a world title, of course. You're right on the cusp of that now. This next opponent on the 24th, what sort of level are we expecting to see? Is this going to be sort of more of a tick-over fight? Or
No, I'm looking to defend my WBC belt, so it's down to MTK. Obviously, getting the right opponent, as you said. We're moving in the right direction. I'm still learning, do you know what I mean? I'm only 27. I know I've had 24 pro fights, and people saying, "Oh, you're not far away." I'm not far away, but being not far away and being ready is 2 different things. And I want to fight for a world title when I know I'm 120% ready. Do you know what I mean? So we'll keep learning. There's still some learning fights left with me. Still things I'm learning on, and we'll keep working on. We'll do it in our time. There's no rush. I'm only 27.
Yeah.
More experience, I get more. It's better for me in the long run. Do you know what I mean? So we'll pick the right opponent, leave everything down to MTK and whoever it is, what's it for. I'll be ready for, and I'll hopefully put a show on the night.
Absolutely, I'm sure everyone's looking forward to seeing that and seeing you in the ring again. When you obviously got the fight on the 24th, would you be looking to get out again this year? And if
Oh
so,
yeah. But regarding with no injuries and I don't get knocked out or anything like that, if everything all going well, I'm looking at. I want to be out 4 times this year. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
hopefully get out with this one maybe October, then maybe if Tyson's back out in December, a big one in December. So yeah, I want to be busy. I want to be active. In the last 3 or 4 years, really, I haven't really been as active as I really want. Maybe twice. Sometimes I've been out 3 times. So I haven't really. Last year, obviously, I only went out once. So it's key for me to try and keep busy, keep focused. I'm building momentum going forward. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I got out in March. It was only a little 6-rounder, but it kept me active. It kept me in the gym. But obviously, got a bit of a nasty cut, so that's healed now. Thank God. It looks like it's still good. So hopefully, regarding everything goes well on July 24th, we'll get out maybe early October or so. Then maybe trying, if everything goes to plan, end of November, December. But with boxing, you can't plan that. One punch can change anything. You can get a nasty injury or something can go wrong. So one step at a time, and just let's get past July 24th, and we'll look from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously fighting out in Vegas, Tyson sort of made a bit of a habit out of that and made a home for himself in America. Is this something that you'd be looking to do more of, fighting out in America, or would you expect your next fight to come back to?
I'd take fight the fight. Obviously, if Fury's out here, I fight on most of his undercards. But listen, I want to fight back home. I'm a UK fighter. Yeah. I want to get back home in front of the British fans, and I want to top some bills there. So wherever the fights will be, if it's over in Vegas or if it's over in the UK, I know the British fans will be out to support me anyhow, and they'll be out in the numbers. So wherever it is, but yeah, I'll obviously get this one if I am back out in October or something like that. I think 99.9% it will be in the UK, and we'll get the British fans and I'll put a show on from there.
Absolutely. So, like you say, hoping to sort of 4 fights this year, get yourself sort of back fighting fit again, and match sharp. You're going to target the world title when you're ready. You've got some fantastic names in your division, the likes of Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr. Division above, obviously you've got like Gervonta Davis. I mean, how far away do you see yourself from fighting these guys? And
yeah, to be honest with you, I'm a 126 fighter at the minute. I've always compared at 126, but I'm actually, if you really want to know the truth, I'm a 122 fighter. I'm actually I can get down to super bantam with ease. As I speak to you now, I'm weighing like 9'11", and that's like 130, 136, 137. I'm only making 126, so I can do actually 122 very, very comfortable, and I'll be very big and strong. So if they're right, I would never be thinking about moving up. I'll be always thinking about moving down.
Okay.
If the right opportunity come up, super bantam a world title fight there, then I'll grab the opportunity. But if not, I'll campaign at 126. I'm well ranked with all the governing bodies, so I really won't want to drop down. Doing well now, and I'm just going to grow into the weight. I'm not rushing into it. I'm going to build my strength, keep getting stronger, keep doing bit by bit, and when the opportunity comes, as I say, when the time's right and when the opportunity comes along, then I'll grab it with both hands.
Absolutely. So it's interesting you say that. So do you see, if like you say, you are very highly ranked with the governing bodies at featherweight, do you see your future in feather then going forward and just building your strength good enough? Or
yeah, I can do. But to be honest, I was thinking about dropping down to 122 for this fight here, but as I said, I'm well ranked with the governing bodies. I'm strong enough at 126 and doing the weight good. It's not like so I think I'm just going to build me strength and keep building slowly and keep getting the experience and building these guys up. And then I think I can see 126. But as I said, if the opportunity come at 122 and there was an opportunity there where I can drop in and get a world title shot, or there's something there available or something worth going for, then I'll consider it all day long.
Of course. Obviously still unbeaten. There's going to be a lot of exciting fights to come from you. I'm sure still very young as well. Just to get your thoughts as well, Isaac, on some other fights around you. Just what were your thoughts on the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather exhibition? I know it sort of divides opinion in the boxing world.
Listen, it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? it's a show, innit? It's just something for someone to go and watch. It's not a boxing event. It's something like WWE, innit? It's all fake. It's built. They know what they're doing before they go in there. Fair play to them. They're earning millions and millions of pounds out of it. If the public's rich enough to buy it, then let them buy it. You know what I mean? But for me, as a fighter, I never watched it. I've got no interest in it. In fact, I did put it on until I watched the first fight, and I think there was another YouTuber on it, and they was running around the ring, and I thought, what? It was just a shame for boxing, to be honest with you. But I suppose it is what it is. If people buy it, people put it on. Do you know what I mean? And if they sell it, is what it is. But it makes it hard for fighters like myself and other fighters around who gives everything for the sport, who's had it hard and going away from the families and training at the nuts off and doing everything and not even getting paid. Well, obviously make sure you get paid right, but some people get paid very little or nowhere near the amount that you should, and you get some YouTube freaks. All right, and fair enough, they've got a load of following, but then they're getting millions and millions of pounds for doing fuck all. Who doesn't even know to tie a pair of boxing gloves up. So it is what it is. But as I said, if the people buy it, they want to put it on. So good luck to them leading to it. It's not for me though.
The other thing I wanted to get your opinion on, Isaac, was the Pacquiao versus Errol Spence Jr. fight that's coming up. Obviously, Pacquiao in the twilight years of his career, but like we saw last time out against Keith Thurman, still very capable of producing some fantastic.
That's what I mean. You look up Mayweather. Obviously, he's earning money for an exhibition. Fair play to him. Do you know what I mean? Wherever he's earning for messing around with some kids and putting a bit of entertainment on. But then you look at Mayweather. Then you look at Pacquiao. Still 42-year-old. Still I lost you there. Are you there?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah. Still contesting for world titles. Still a world champion. Still having undercation fights. The man's credit to the sport, and you know what I mean? It'll be a good fight. Eric Spence obviously was world class. He's young, but you can never rule Pacquiao out, can't you? Not you can never he's always there, isn't he? So yeah, it'll be a good fight.
Great stuff. Finally, Isaac, do you have a message for the fans for your kind of upcoming fight on the 24th? What they can expect to see from you?
Just tune in. Expect what you all would expect of me. Entertainment. I'll always have a dust up. It's always valuable for money, and keep following me. It's going to be a good journey. It's a long journey. We're going to have some highs. We're going to have some lows, but we keep going, keep pushing on. So all the support, who's supporting me, means a lot. Thanks very much. I'm just going to say a massive shout out to my sponsors, MJ Catalogue, Banks and Lions, Gold Star Promotions, Why Hydrate. Without all these guys and Impact Insurance, I wouldn't have it. It makes it very hard for me. So a massive thanks to you guys for always backing me and then supporting me.
Absolutely. Well, look, Isaac, best of luck with your fight on the 24th. Like, it's a massive platform out there and show to fight, and that's going to be fantastic to see you. And I'm sure it's going to draw in lots of the British fans to watch yourself and Tyson fight. Enjoy Vegas, and hopefully we can catch up again sometime after your fight.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Yeah.